The following video is how to reset your password in your College Board account. The website you will go to is CollegeBoard.org. CollegeBoard.org is where you log in. As a reminder, only make one College Board account. If you have an existing College Board account or multiple accounts, you will not be able to see any of your test scores. That includes PSAT, SAT, and AP. They will only honor the first College Board account that you created. So if you've taken a PSAT or an SAT, most sophomores and most freshmen have taken PSATs, then that is the first account. And whatever you created that first account under is where you will find your original test scores. If in the event that you have multiple accounts and scores are located in two different areas, then College Board will have to be notified and you'll have to call them so that they can merge your accounts together. It's very unlikely that they allowed you to make two accounts, but in the event that two accounts were made and test scores were dropped in each account, then accounts must be merged together. Okay, when you go to your College Board account, you have to remember, if you do not know your username, you are going to have to prompt the system to say forgot the username. If you do not know your password, you're going to have to prompt the system to say I forgot my password. Remember, your username could be anything that you chose at the time when you created your account. Some students choose their student number. Some students choose something that they just remember as far as a name or a nickname. But your username is something that you have chosen and you have created. So the school does not have access of what usernames you have done. Once you have done so, prompt the system to say, I forgot my username. When you prompt the system to say you forgot your username, what's going to happen is it's going to prompt and ask for an email address. As a reminder, use any email address that is in that you think you've used. It could be your personal email address, it could be your student Gmail account. But once you prompt the system to say, I forgot my username, then what will happen is the system will prompt back and send you your username through the email that you used to create your College Board account. I have put in my username, my email address, and when the system does so, it prompts to say successfully and has sent your username to the email address that I have created in this account. Once you have your username, go back and put the username in and re-put the email address in that you have under your College Board account. What's going to happen is your username is going to come up, the email is going to come up, and then what else is going to happen is going to ask you what your secret question was. Again, the school cannot help you in answering what your secret question is because we weren't the one that answered your question. You were the one that answered your question. Please be careful if it says that's not the answer to your question. Make sure that you didn't leave spaces behind your answer or spaces in front of your answer, because that could prompt the system not to allow you to go into it. Prompts the system to allow you to reset your password. As you reset your password, remember everything that's listed over here must be in your password. You must have one capital letter, one lowercase letter, a number, but no spaces. You must have a special character in your responses, and it cannot be anything that you've used in the past, and it cannot be your username. So this prompts the system to reset your password. Notice the check marks that will appear once you have put everything into place to confirm your password and reset it. This prompts the system to come back to your original screen where you put your username in and your new password that will allow you to sign into the system. Once you're in the system, if you notice this little yellow icon up on top, this little yellow icon will allow you to register for an SAT, look at scores, have your look at your AP scores or your My AP account if you are an AP class. It also allows you to look at account settings. Your account settings will give you a screen that gives you all of your information that you entered into the system and allows you to edit that information. So if you have changed addresses or changed schools, then you need to change it back to to Freedom High School, or change the addresses and everything that you need. If you wish to change your security question, it allows you to edit your security question. It allows you to edit your graduation year. It allows, you can see your College Board account. This is all pieces of information that are found with the little yellow icon that you press on, and you can go to account settings. If in the event that you do not get a username when you prompt the system to say forgot your username, and you put in every email address that you could think you possibly used, you may not have a College Board account. And if you do not have a College Board account, that means you need to create one. If you end up creating one and it finds your name and your username when you create one, then it will prompt you back to the old College Board account. But again, in the event when you prompt the system to say forgot username and you put in every email address, that means your personal email addresses and your school email addresses, and it doesn't prompt the system to successfully find your username, then you may create an account. Once you create the account, this will be your first College Board account. If the system does not allow you to make an account because you've multiple used it and you've locked yourself out, the only alternative is to make a phone call to College Board and tell them that you are locked out of your account. Once you call College Board, you will call this number. Please make sure when you are on the phone with them and you're giving them your information, you must ask them what is the email on record for your College Board account. And confirm that it is an email you still have access to. If it is not an email that you do not have access to, then you have to request from the College Board representative to change your email to something that you have access to. So please check with the College Board representative that you have access to the email that is existing on your College Board account so that you can prompt the system to enter your College Board account.